I think I hacked the system already. I think I have found the solution to the problem you and I are facing. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the reason you've always wanted to become better, but nothing seems to be working fine. The reason you've always wanted to become better, but you find yourself falling back into old habits. So let's get right into it. The problem is that you keep telling yourself you want to become this kind of person, you want to become this, you want to become that, And despite the fact that you tried so much, you put in a lot of effort, you tried all your best, you tried very hard to keep those habits, to keep those habits that you wanted to become, but you still find yourself falling back into what you don't want to do, into things you've always wanted to stop doing, and those old habits you've always wanted to keep behind, you find yourself falling back into them. So you might have heard about the story of two guys who are trying to stop smoking. When the first one was offered the cigarette, he says, "No, thank you, I'm trying to quit." That sounds like a reasonable response, but he still identifies himself as a smoker who is trying to be something else. And he's hoping that his behavior will change while he's still carrying the same belief. But the second one is offered a cigarette and he says, "No, thank you, I don't smoke." Now, this sounds alike, but there is a very big difference. This statement signals an identity shift. Smoking was part of their former life, but no longer in their current life. They no longer identify themselves as a smoker. So, all what I'm saying in essence is that if you believe that you are this kind of person that reads, you would read. If you believe that you are this type of person that keeps promises to yourself, you will definitely keep promises to yourself. Your identity becomes the standards that your actions naturally follows. So research has shown that once a person believes in a particular aspect of their identity, they are more likely to act in alignment with that belief. The me I see is the me I would become. The way you see yourself has a powerful influence on what you do and what you will do. For example, the people who identify themselves as voters were more likely to vote than the people who said, "I should just vote." The same is true for exercise. Someone who sees themselves as an healthy person or someone who sees themselves as a person who works out doesn't have to force themselves to go to the gym. Exercise feels natural because it's part of who they believe they are. So that's the power of identity. When your actions match the kind of person that you believe you are, your habits stop feeling like a struggle. You are no longer trying to change your behavior. You are simply acting like the kind of person you already believed yourself that you are. So in conclusion, just start acting like the kind of person you want to become. It's as simple as that. Yeah, it's kind of hard, but it is simple. Just start acting like the kind of person you want to become. You want to become this person that wakes up early, that doesn't procrastinate, that keep promises to yourself. Just start doing it. And I promise you, it is worth it. So I'm just a 19-year-old boy sharing my journey, and on this channel, you are going to learn a lot. So if you feel like you are going to learn a lot, just stay. Thank you.